Hey Pisces, welcome to High Priestess Healing Tarot, where you are the High Priestess. Baby, we got the Lionsgate portal on Friday. If you haven't already, I would make a serious manifestation wish list. All right, let's see what Spirit has to say. Oh my God, today we love that. Ace of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. Thank you, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels, Ancestors, Archangel Michael. Please help me in pulling insights for the High Priestess Collective, highest timelines, highest messages. Oh, guys, it feels so magic when that happens. Drop it in the live chat, drop it in the comments. I am the High Priestess. I peep patterns over promises in my sleep with my eyes closed. I don't need eyeballs. I have a third, baby. What are you being so, High Priestessy about? Foofy. This is like 111 on the clock. This is like, I've got a secret. Or you see something, you feel something, you sense something. God, it feels so good. Damn, it feels good to be a priestess. You know what I'm saying? Oh, God. I could just bask in her. Guys, like before I ever even had a channel in 2020, I was watching tarot readings, and it, like a lot of you, it was just like randomly one night I was in lockdown, and I was already doing a lot of reflecting and journaling, and I needed something spiritual, but I didn't know, I didn't have the words. I was like, I don't even know what I'm looking for. And I typed in Pisces Tarot on YouTube. I had never done that. I had never heard of it. That's how I know I'm like, there's something else guiding us at all times. You know what I mean? It was like in the moment that I needed it, they told me what to look up. And I came across like a lot of readers that are huge that people, I'm sure you still watch, Baba Jolie was like one of the first that I came across, and then, a bunch of others. And I'm so grateful. And it's every time, I had my own deck, but I was also watching, and like anytime the High Priestess card came out, I was like, this feels like home. Like this card makes sense to me. Like the darkness, the mystery, the unknown aspect of this card, it makes sense to me. Maybe there's something happening that it makes sense. It's like your sense, Your High Priestess energy is a sixth sense. It makes sense to me. So maybe some of you are, things are like making sense now because of the path that you have followed through your High Priestess energy. Smash the love button if that resonates for you, if you've been doing that for yourself, if you've been trusting and pouring into your High Priestess energy, investing in your intuitive direction. Because when the sense that we have is used, I feel like more things make sense for us. I love her. I just love her. Show me Pisces High Priestess energy. God is good. Yeah. Knight of Pentacles. Ooh, what's going on? Okay. Ace of Wands, Hermit, Knight of Pentacles. These two cards are very quiet, High Priestess and Hermit. So I'm going to translate this as like, oh my God, I have Ricky Ricardo in my head right now, but he doesn't say this. You know how he's like, Lucy, you got some splaining to do. This is like, Lucy, you got a fucking secret. Okay, Lucy, what's going on? Ace of Wands, Hermit. This is something new here. Maybe this is like a new creative zhuzh, like you got hit with that download and you're exploring it now, and there's a slow and steady pace that you are engaging in order to materialize this fire, right? Your Holy Spirit, your inspiration within into this materialized something. This could also be like an offer comes in, Knight of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, an offer comes in that lights you up, and there's an examination process, or I should say, I don't know why I said process, I meant to say period, an examination period, where you're like examining the offer from different angles. If that's the case, you know what's funny? This Hermit card, see his body language, his direction. He's examining the Ace of Wands part. He's actually not examining the tangible aspect of it. It looks like the tangible aspect of it, I don't know what I'm saying now, but the tangible aspect of this new beginning, that makes sense. For some reason, the Hermit is examining the inspiration, the fire, the source energy, the life force, the universal. There's a little bit more like the magic aspect of it, because all the aces come out of nowhere. They come from the divine. This looks like if you're examining an offer, or you're examining a new beginning or a new direction, something with movement, but it's like an over time thing. You're examining the fire aspect of it. High Priestess Hermit is so quiet. All seeing, no speaking. Mouth closed, mouth closed. All seeing, no speaking. And there's 2 wands. Is this a journey? Life's a journey, not a destination. Where do we even begin? Where do we even begin with this spread? If you've sensed that a new beginning is on the horizon, you are correct. The next zodiac season is Virgo. Neptune's going crazy playing in there. So you also might be like about to enter a season of play. Show me the combo of the High Priestess Hermit. Whoa. What's that? Secret, quiet, 10 of Wands. Privately, quietly. This is Madonna, Take a Bow. I don't know why. No More Masquerade. Take a bow. This is like you take a bow like at the end of the show, the performance. That song is about someone who is a star. No More Masquerade. Oh my god, my brain's going a million right now. Anytime I read after Zumba, I'm like, yo, I need to ground. Help me. This is a secret, private, not secret, but it is a quiet vow. 10 of Wands. Did something already end? Show me that 10 of Wands. Okay, let's do this. Show me that 10. Please be as specific as possible. Spirit, thank you. Oh my god, what is happening? The 10 of Wands. That's manifesting an ending so that this beginning can start. Or there's like something is ending and something else is starting, overlapped. Like it's so, listen. Technically, in the if you want to look at tarot from a linear perspective, when the 10 of Wands hits, you go right back to the 1, because 1 plus 0 is 1. Boom. So this is like a perfectly timed, perfectly fired, perfectly, listen, if you got fired, trust what's happening, because there's something else here. It's right here. So it's like on this manifested ending is also this inspiring and very stable and very practical beginning here. Private ending, manifested ending. Oh my god, do you want to guess the bottom of the deck? It's a beautiful 10. 10 of Cups. This feels like your 6th sense, your High Priestess energy, has led you out of one thing and into another really intentionally. Because the magician curates this magic on purpose. It's not on accident. Like, the Queen of Wands is a little bit more like on accident. She's like, I'm just going to empower myself to be the biggest baddie I possibly can and dissolve any limiting beliefs. And then she's like bum rushed with opportunities and offers and dates and etc. The magician, though, is like, he had to intentionally gather his resources and get dressed up, you know, his ceremonial garb to perform this ritual. So this feels all intentional. Like, yeah, this feels intentional. Magician, 10 of Wands. I'm going to use a little spooky energy. Hold on. Show me the Magician, 10 of Wands. That was so fast. Tower. Take a bow. Tower. What have you ended? It's so it feels so nuts. High Priestess, Hermit, 10 of Wands, Magician, Tower is like, watch me use every magical tool, ability, frequency, starseed, belief system, past life energy, future life energy to inform this. Is this a blowout? And if it's not a blowout, 10 of Wands, Tower is like such a powerful ending. The thing is, there's quiet here, so it's like the energy feels like when you Irish goodbye, you know, when you dip out, you don't say bye to anybody. And then when it's realized that you did that, then there's a tower. But it's because there's like some manifesting, some intentionality happening. Who's the give me details, background on the Tower. Ace of Swords. Okay, Pisces. I don't know where you're taking me, but this is very like one door closes and presto changeo, abracadabra. New journey, new contract, new beginning, new offer. Ace of Swords. What are you? Page of Wands in reverse. Why in reverse? Why in reverse? King of Pentacles. Ace of Swords. Page of Wands. King of Pentacles. Who's that? Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. That's the last card in the Major Arcana. Either this Page of Wands is hesitancy to start this. Oh. The Page of Wands takes this ace. He's the personified action of having the ace, you know? So this ace comes in for you. There's an evaluation period. You're secretly, quietly, this feels so ominous, like behind the scenes, closing something out. You know you're intentionally manifesting this ending, so this beginning can be here. For some reason, this is a tower. It doesn't feel so much like it's tower for you. Well, I guess it will be a tower for you, but not in a tower where you're like, damn it. It feels more like a tower like, nailed it. But that might be a tower for other people. Ace of Swords is a brand new beginning. This person's already turned their back on the ending here. Page of Wands in reverse. This is the part where I'm like, is that hesitancy to move with this Ace of Wands? This is, I'm bringing my head with me. But it's like, why would you hesitate to bring the fire? King of Pentacles, unless this is someone outside of you. Queen of Cups, you are at the bottom. Who is that? Who is this? Ace of Pentacles, Knight of Swords. This could also be, you know how I said there's overlapping happening here? I'm getting like there's layers of timelines at once. Where as you are, I got it, thank you. Oh my God. as you're silently closing this chapter out, you're also receiving from the universe a new beginning. As you step forward on this new beginning, or maybe you're doing this now, you're stepping forward in this new beginning, another new beginning is offered to you. I think this is like, this King of Pentacles is going to look Ace of Pentacles, Page of Wands. This feels like not yet delivered on its way here for you, for some reason. So it's like, as you're ending something and beginning something quietly, but so intentionally, this is not an accident. Your sixth sense is making sense as this is like happening too. And someone comes in with whatever this new beginning is. Show me the Page of Wands with the King of Pentacles. This could be like a new boss. Seven of Cups, option. This could also be somebody who's deliberating. Wow, that was Nine of Cups. Deliberating between you and another candidate. Not that that's bad. Okay, Two of Pentacles. Deliberating between you and another candidate, or deliberating time. Show me the Two of Pentacles. 7-7 alignment. Chariot, movement forward. 7. This feels like somebody who, this person has status, this person has status, stature, and something to offer. They've already moved through a cycle that you are currently moving through. They've already completed it. So it's like mentorship, boss energy. It could be a partner who's just like ahead of the, whatever, you know, learning curve you're in right now. They've already moved through this. Somebody who's already moved through what it is that you are moving through. This is the last card of the tarot deck. This means this person has gone through all of it. They got it. They understand the cycles. They understand the pathways. There's an energy here of wanting to respect boundaries around time and like time and the management of your own energy. 7-7 is alignment, and 7-7-7 is luck is on your side. This is very appealing, whatever is happening here. Hierophant, so it's a higher level contract. Wow. Okay, 8-8 portal. Be on the lookout. Can you give me, let's get one more deck. Can you just show me a little specific with this deliberation between either candidates, people, or timing? Strength. Again, we just saw that. See. One more in the strength. And the Empress at the bottom. Are you also being evaluated for your tenacity and grit or background? I mean, I want to say background check, but that feels so matrixy, but you know, we live in it. There's a match here, even though this person is ahead or this person has more experience in something. There's a vibrational match here and a respect. What are you doing? What are you doing? Empress. Okay, let me do this. Show me the Knight of Pentacles. Give me a little more clarity on this. Why the fuck are the same cards coming out? Okay, it's the same cards. I don't understand. This Knight of Pentacles is an offer, and it's from a person. And you, although I know your body is a person, in this story, you are an ethereal being. And like your energy, your astral projection, your timeline hopping in and out of, sensed and got you here. This Knight of Pentacles is an exciting new beginning. It's going to feel like it's from the universe. This already has some growth on it, which I think means to me you already have some skill set, repertoire, acumen that is appropriate for this. This evaluation process, smart. Whatever you're doing, smart. It does look like the thing that you're evaluating, you are being evaluated for or have been evaluated for it. Nine of Pentacles, Page of Wands. Now the Page of Wands is not in reverse, babe. Smash the little button for that. Nine of Pentacles, is independently achieved wealth and success as a result of listening to their intuition. The bird in her hand is a symbol of a messenger from divinity. She is connected to the planet Venus, choosing things from a place of self-love. Sometimes that means discipline, sometimes that means structure, sometimes it means nurture, sometimes it means luxury. She is in like training mode to become this empress. Page of Wands moves forward. They're like dressed for the part. They're the perfect part. There's something about the part, like perfect part here. And again, there's 2 wands on the table. Ace of Wands and the Page of Wands. 2 wands is moving from one familiar enclosed state to a vast open horizon. So like where something was contained and structured, this feels a little bit like in this 10 of Wands, Magician, Tower energy, where you silently slip out. You're slipping out of something very contained and you're going into something very vast and open. And the Knight and the 9 of Pentacles, I kind of love this as a dynamic pair, like the King and Queen of Pentacles. This is a very nice pair, and that equates to 10, babe. This pathway, direction, opportunity, or investment, whatever you're evaluating, it is moving you into like a highly aligned, highly lucrative. It looks independent, but there's someone else here, you know? There's 11 Pentacles, so there's like manifestation energy here. So it's someone over you, you know, not in a bad way. 9. Show me the ace page 9. Okay, so this is balance. You see all this earth energy? And like you see the contrast of how we started your reading in your ethers, and from your ethers comes an offer, and what you evaluate is the fire energy. It's so interesting. It's like the aspects on paper are good to go. The evaluation of that fire, I think, assists with that quiet closing. This is giving Libra energy, the 6 of Pentacles. We have Virgo, Taurus, Libra, heavy Taurus out here. Obviously Pisces, Virgo, Gemini, Leo. Show me why the 6 of... Okay, this is what you fought for. I don't know, you know, whatever your end goal has been, or the light at the end of the tunnel. Like every day I get up and I get out of bed and I work on my to-do list, because the end goal is this thing. This thing's here. Whatever the thing has been that you've been so consistently focused on, working towards, eye on the prize, right? It's here. 6 of Pentacles, 5 of Swords, fought for it, now it's here. And this is the change. This is, oh, my Fitbit just vibrated. There's also going to be change in mindset around, I think it's what's possible, but oh my God, yeah. Change in mindset around what is possible in terms of higher levels of commitment to spirituality, to faith, and how allowing your faith and intuition to guide you can actually change worlds, can actually change timelines. In a very human way, it changes mindset. And mindset is really the portal. Mindset is the portal. Mindset is where we reconfigure. Mindset and committed practices or behaviors is where we recalibrate the vibration in the cellular level, and the vibration in the cellular level is what the universe is responding to. Show me the 5 of Swords. Offer of good news. This is Neptune's favorite card to toss in the water. All these pentacles, man. 9, 10, 11, 12, plus 6 is 18, and that's 9 of Pentacles. So it's a solo, this is a solo, independent, offer, gig, situation, position. Or another way I can say this is specifically for you. This is specifically for you. Let's do this. What's the background on this that I'm not getting? Holy shit. It's the Sisters of Fate. The Sisters of Fate with the full moon above one. The background is the wheel has turned, or you turned the wheel. This feels like High Priestess Magician. It feels like you did this. This feels like you figured out how to tweak vibration, how to tweak the reality around you, and you tweaked it. And now that you tweaked it, it's like the turn, and now these aces are showing up. These aces in these pages, which are like new beginning, new beginning, new beginning. But this feels like you took fate into your own hands, especially if you are a moon ritual type of person, right? Any sort of manifestation ritual. And you're cutting through timelines, and that's why this might be a little bend in the mind, babe. You're cutting through the timelines. You might end up skipping steps because of the intentional tweaking, which translates to magic or spell work in a positive way. You might skip some steps. Show me the steps so that what am I talking about? Queen of Cups. You see what happened to her head? It's not a head anymore, it's a moon. She's like, I don't need my friggin' head. A moon head. I'm a moon head, High Priestess. And a moon head means my decisions come from intuition. And if my intuition isn't pinging and ringing, I'm not doing anything. I'm chilling. So your intuitive energy is allowing you to skip some steps here. Oh, and you're doing this for the little one inside you. Maybe it's a little one outside you, but it's healing the little one inside you. That's very sweet. Childhood dreams, childhood nostalgia, childhood healing. Give me a little more on this High Priestess. Get the fuck out, the sun. In this sun card, she is beholding the reflection of the face in the sun. So there's an energy of falling in love, and we see this in the moon card in this deck too. So you know, a few weeks ago, I think I was just talking about this with a High Priestess on Friday. A few weeks ago, there was a card where the moon card's doing the same thing. A woman is holding the face that's coming out of the darkness, and it's really the moon, but what she's falling in love with is her own reflection. But it's her own reflection in the darkness. Like, look at who you became in the darkness, and I love it. And I love you, and I love the shadow. This is, look who you became in the light. I love you. I love this. This is also your High Priestess energy is leading you towards your highest fulfillment and highest healing. Show me the sun. This looks like you're healing a CPTSD loop or a PTSD loop. 9 of Swords, 8 of Pentacles. You stitch something back together in regards to the mental imprisonment that you once held. This is what I'm talking about with the intentional tweaking. Did you recognize that? Okay, so 9 of Swords is anxiety, right? It's big fear. It's when you're like, I'm having a hard time functioning or thinking about the future because I'm catastrophizing, or my body is anticipating the worst case scenario, right? That's etched on your vessel. That's etched on your body. Maybe literally it's etched on your body, right? So it's hard to not think that because you're reminded by the etching that you see every day. If the etching is not on your body, it's vibrationally in your body. You might have gotten to a point where you're like, I am exhausted from this type of, oh, my nervous system, I feel a little cryy now. Like, I'm so exhausted from living this way in fear all the fucking time. So there's an energy of stitching yourself back together piece by piece. And it's in the stitching yourself back together, which really means you spent a lot of time in the darkness. Maybe even High Priestess Hermit, maybe you spent a specific period of time alone, like isolated from the world so that you could reestablish yourself. Now I'm saying the re word, and it's Mercury retrograde, so maybe it's like this retrograde was the last retrograde of like the stitching and the rework. Because what's happening on this table is a swift leave, take a bow, and entering the next timeline. And this next timeline is grounded and present in physical, tangible results, rewards, offers, and things that are outside of the ethereal, but the ethereal got you here. This Nine of Swords energy, Pisces, God. You know how I said I think you're skipping steps here? There's something that you're tweaking that's allowing you to skip steps. It's this. Your Nine of Swords energy. It's people who identify their biggest wounds and recognize, I have to go into it. And when I go into it and heal it, it will hurt and it will be very hard and uncomfortable. And also, there is a diamond in the middle of it. I'm going to get that diamond. And the diamond feels like in video games where you get to like skip the rest of the level and go to the next level. And this is a video game, babe. If I ever saw it. Anything on Pisces energy specifically, smash that love button. Get out of here, shaman. I said, do not bring up ayahuasca again in another fucking video. Literally, as I was talking about the Nine of Swords, going into the wound, extracting the diamond. All I kept thinking was like, oh, this is plant medicine. Oh, this is like psychedelic healing. And guess who comes out? Shaman. You are your own shaman. You are your own healer. You can tap into a powerful way of guiding your life and the lives of others, often through great struggle. Nine of Swords, that you learn to break free, son, and awaken to the truth to help others. High Priestess, let's fucking go. Smash the love button. Claim the shit out of this. Oy vey. I love it. Pisces, congratulations, whatever this is. This is beautiful. Claim it. Be on the lookout for it. You're about to skip some steps. You earned it, babe. You are the High Priestess. Drop that in the comments. Tonight we got our retrograde Reiki healing meditation. Everybody is welcome. It's a no-cost Reiki healing session, so you can donate what you can. If you can't donate, that's okay. You are still welcome, babe. Register at the first link in the pinned comment below. This is also our last Reiki gathering of the retrograde for our 21-day grounding group challenge. Shout out to all the High Priestesses on Patreon who are participating in the grounding group challenge, tracking your practices every single day. I posted a video yesterday on Patreon. I'm just so impressed and moved by the commitment to incorporate one habit, reestablish one habit over this Mercury retrograde. You are leaving this retrograde better than when you started, regardless of what has happened in this retrograde. And that is also a way where we skip some steps, babe. High Priestess, what else we got going on? At the end of the month, I'm going to offer an astrology tarot hybrid course where we journey through the houses of your astrology chart. If you are interested in learning more about that, there's a survey underneath the Reiki registration link. So in the second link in the pinned comment below, submit your preferences, any questions you got. I'm going to allow you guys to kind of inform this class, and anybody who submits their preferences is essentially pre-enrolling, and everybody who pre-enrolls gets a discount on the course. All right, that's it from me, guys. Smash that love button and hold my hands. Oh my God, also one more thank you. I'm not wearing these because I was just Zumbaing, but thank you to everybody who bought from Otter Spirit. I got a notification about that. You are all so lovely, and these bracelets are truly like, they're just so, they feel so personalized, you know? It's like you're customizing the energy that you want to draw in or emit while you're wearing these, and I'm so impressed and so grateful that so many of you went and got your Otter Spirit bracelets. All right, babies. My hands. Neptune is napping right next to us. Take a gentle inhale through the nose. And a soft release out through your mouth, savoring your peace. I'm sending you so much Reiki love and healing, Pisces. One more time, all caps, baby. I am the High Priestess. I trust where my intuition guides me. Bye, babe.